Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to Hartfield Live, powered by Strength Roofing and Siding. We have a lovely evening of Hartfield football in store for you tonight, live from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. We're down in the Pine Belt at Bobcat Field on the campus of Presbyterian Christian School for tonight's competition. This is a big one, man. This is not to paraphrase the SEC maybe a little bit, it just means more now that you're in conference play.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Opening conference play tonight. Both teams coming in undefeated. Hartfield at 4-0, and I think Presbyterian Christian at 3-0. So, you know, it's very important. Every district game counts. It means something. You want to finish as that number one seed, as you know.
4 seconds ran off the clock, which, if that was an exact time on that kickoff return, that would be a 4-second 90-yard dash, which I know Braylon is quick. I don't think he's that quick.
He's got a lot of scholarship offers, and if he's that quick, he's straight out of high school into the pros, as they would say, right?
Yeah.
We motioned Braylon or Taryn to the backfield. Let's see if we stay with it. Yeah, here we go.
Looks like it. And that is Womack coming in, making it a bit of a makeshift split back. He rolls back out. It's a handoff to Catchings up the right side. Catchings goes across the 40. He's all the way down to the 30-yard line. And KD, look at him put on the speed and cross the goal line. Touchdown, Hawks.
Wow. Yeah, that was a great play. So they motioned Braylon back into the backfield and then swung him out and used him basically as a decoy. When you see two go in motion and he swings out, the defense wants to focus on him. They hand it off to the backside to Katie Catchings, and the rest is history. 6 more points for the Hawks. To your point that you just made, lean forward. When you get hit, you know, you want to get those 2 or 3 extra yards. That's touchdown.
There it is. West high points the ball.
I saw one-on-one coverage with Kenzie. I called that one.
Yes, you did. There wasn't any point to actually do the play-by-play part of that.
Not a gambling man, but I'll take those odds.
All right, there's 10:49 to go, or on the clock, rather, here in this first half of play. And we will see. Well, you know what? It's a field goal attempt. The PA announcer, though, I think is as used as we are to seeing Hartfield score touchdowns. He inadvertently said on to kick the extra point instead of the field goal. If McMinn can drill this one, it will count for 3. And he does.
Kick is good.
Nicely done. And we haven't seen too many field goal attempts.
No, I was going to question if that was the first one we've had. Did we kick any last week at Cathedral while I was MIA?
So the Bobcats will have 3 wide to the left of the formation and 1 over on the sidelines in front of us. Stringer. Ooh, he flips back to the other side. It is picked off. That's picked off by
Coleman Williams is going to get a touchdown.
Look at that, Coleman Williams. There he is. We know he's got great hands from his accomplishments out there on the soccer field, and once again shows that a great coverage linebacker. Absolutely. He read it perfectly on the little tricky turn and quick pass intended for Robertson and picked off by Williams.
Yeah, that just read perfectly. What a great play by Coleman Williams there, and then being able to get his feet underneath him and score. Just fantastic right there. Just goes to show you know that linebacker group, to your point earlier, is getting better each week.
We were joking during a commercial break earlier that I don't know how to count field goals properly for some reason. Might be because I don't see them all too often. But there is McMinn's kick, up and good. So from 34 out, he puts 34 up on the board. It's 34-0 here in the second quarter, 5:55 on the clock, and we'll take a quick break. Be back with Hartfield football on Hartfield Live after this. Like, how many new wrinkles do you even try to introduce now, or how much do you say, okay, you know what, we'll save it for the rest of the year, we'll look at some of the other opponents. Let's look at that.
That's an interception by Brother Womack.
Read it perfectly from the safety spot. Snapped it right out of the air.
They're going to give him 15 for throwing the ball up. Kid can't have any fun anymore. Now he's got some time here.
Yeah, it's a high snap. It's sent over the way to Katie Catchings. Catchings darts back to the inside. He puts on the Jets, and he's across the goal line. Another Hartfield touchdown. We'll do a quick scan of the field to see if there's any flags down. And that is Katie off the pass and into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks.
And do you know what's significant about that touchdown?
Well, what's that?
That's the clock running.
There it is.
So there will be a running clock in the second half now.
As it gets down to 20 seconds, Tapper's going to take a quick snap. Looking around. He holds his own. He gets it across the middle. That's Kinsey West. Kinsey escapes tacklers. He's dancing around. He gets past the 10. He's inching closer and closer, and he's in the end zone. What an unbelievable moment by Kinsey West.
Tapper's pass is complete for a touchdown to Kinsey West.
Wow. That guy's unstoppable, man.
Yes, they are. So here it comes. Drops back. He's looking off to his left side. It's a high pass, and it's high-pointed by Taryn Green. Number 7, Taryn Green opens up the second half scoring, and that is, I mean, that's something we would want to see.
Yeah,
and on one hand, we'd want to see it because it's another starter making a good move. On another hand, it's another defensive touchdown, and it keeps the offense on the sidelines.
Yeah, it does. It does. We just subbed in the third group of offensive linemen here. So
here's Elliott. Pass to Woods Robertson. Woods is going to take this thing into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks once again. Good-looking strike from Elliott
that was
to
a heck
Robertson.
of a pass. Now, I'm going to tell you what, I can't say enough about Ethan Elliott and how he has performed up to this point. Every time he gets in the game and has an opportunity, he looks crisp. Again, that was the third. Just to talk about, we don't have a whole lot of players dressed out, but talk about the quality of players we have here. That's the third group of offensive linemen that have gone in the game there.
3rd and 8 once again for Ducksworth and the PCS Bobcats offense.
Yeah, I knew this was coming right there.
Here he goes. He's looking around. That pass, it is picked off by Lazo. Number 24. Able to take that ball away. And that is, I think, his first interception on the season.
I think it is. I think it is. He played that. The receiver was behind him a little bit there, but it was a little underthrown. He made a good recovery. So there's no doubt in my mind that we're going to try to run this clock out here.
Yeah.
And
Safe to say.
I feel pretty sure if we break a long run that the referees will help make sure that it comes back.
It's going to be a real team effort between Hartfield and the officials to let this clock wind down. Here is Ethan Elliott on the left side, 14. He's tiptoeing down the sidelines all the way inside the 5 on the quarterback run.
Ethan Elliott around the left side, going first down to the Bobcat 5-yard line.
Here comes Gibbs. He's up the middle. It's 6 points once again for King Gibbs as the Hawks are just trying to run the ball, run the clock out, and this is where it comes down to, Jarrett, the whole hey, look, you're the defense. It's your job to stop them.
Yeah, I mean, you hate to see a score run up like this, but I mean, look, like we said, we got all our young guys in here getting opportunities. You got your third group of offensive linemen in there.
Yeah, it's not like it's intentional.
A bunch of 10th graders in there, and you just got kids making plays, man.
On a personal note, I mean, this is just something that I absolutely love and adore. As that ball is going to go out the end zone.
Wow.
And so
that's going to make it 71 to nothing.
Add a couple more points on there. And I don't know if we'll really see. I think we might see the teams take their time getting everything set back up after that and let this minute go down. I've had conversations in the past year, 2 different conversations with 2 guys that are kind of mentors in this business and weirdly kind of peers in this business. Brian Eubank at JA, Russ Robinson at Jackson Prep. We've had different talks about like the busyness of life, how the busyness of getting set up, the busyness of being on the road, and both of them completely independently in different conversations said, but you know what? It's always a good day when you get to call a game.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how much work goes into it. Doesn't matter how many miles are placed as we, up and down 49, up and down the highways, wherever we go. Man, it's always a good night when I get to get out here and call a game. So thank you to everyone for helping equip us to make this happen, and thank you to Hartfield administration, our Hartfield families, for trusting us to come out here and for, quite honestly, giving me this opportunity to live out my dreams a little bit, man.
Absolutely.
I love doing this. I love being here. And as the teams line up for the handshake, we get to put a final bow on top of a 71-0 victory. I don't know where this ranks in the list of biggest Hartfield victories in history, but it's got to be up there.
I would imagine that's the record tonight. I don't know that I can ever remember scoring 71. Just a just honestly, just a top to bottom solid game, all aspects of the game. Just fantastic. Looks like we got through this game without anyone getting injured. That's always a positive. Got tons of young kids playing, so just a great night.
We have Starkville Academy, the Volunteers, coming in next Friday night. We'll be back under the pines. Hope you can join us there. And if you can't, don't worry. We'll have it for you here on Hartfield Live, powered by Strength Roofing and Siding. That'll wrap things up here from the Hub City and our final football visit to the campus of PCS. It's been a pleasure to present Hartfield football to you. On behalf of Rule Ingram running the camera, Jarrett Myers on the call with me, Benton Ingram pushing the buttons, I'm Joseph Craven. Everyone have a great rest of your night and weekend. And as always, go Hawks.